All right. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Berry Television Africa. Welcome back. I promise I'll be back again and keep you updated on what is going on around Nigeria, River State, and of course, the war. Today, let me start with River State. And as you are aware, there's um, there's fire on the mountain this week that are just about to run out or running out. We had two major developments, which is the defection of few members of the River State House of Assembly and that of the governor, Fubara. So the game is on, guys. As a people and as a state, we need to be aware of what is going on around us. Our elected officials need to be whole responsible or accountable for whatever they do. And in this regard, the defection of 16 members of the state assembly was a starting point of what Sim was not expecting. So when they did that, they thought they were ahead of the game. Sim was kind of worried because according to him, he's tried to reach out to the assembly and they were not, cooperating with him. And so when Martin's late house defected again for the second time, they thought they were ahead of the game, and the governor, as a wise man, has no option than to visit the president and work out plans with the president and the ruling party to pave way for him to be a member of the All Progressive Congress, APC. When he came back from that meeting, recall that the FCT minister was unaware, and according to reports, he tried to force himself in there, and based on the instruction of the president, he was not allowed to be part of that meeting that led to the defection to APC by the governor and his team. So guys, the game is on. So what is the meaning of or the impact of Sim's defection to APC? What would the gain? What will the Rivers people gain from that? That is what should be on the mind of every Rivers man and woman. Because we have to look at history, judging by history. Remember when Wike was the governor and he was in PDP, there was no federal development coming to River State. Amechi and Wike was not getting along, and he was preventing every benefit that would have come to River State. But because the governor was not aligned with him, was not in agreement with him, nothing was coming forth, and that affected Rivers people. The governor was not affected. The former minister, which is Amechi, was not affected. They were in their different camp enjoying themselves, but the Rivers people were suffering. So the move right now and the gain that will comes with it moving forward will be better and bigger than that of when K was in the government's house, and of course Amechi was in the federal cabinet. So basically, looking at what will come from the federal to the state, I will say that SIM is ahead of the game right now. And people are still doubting what Minister Wike will do after this defection, because he is completely cut off. Though he's saying that, based on the recent interview he granted, that he is not worried, he is not going to have a sleepless night over whatever is going on in River State. But we have 001 governor right now, and that as a result of his membership to APC. So judging by history and what has been in the tradition of party system in River State, any governor of the state is the leader of the party. And so whatever happens moving forward, as far as APC is concerned and SIM is concerned, everything must come to the governor first before any other individuals, perhaps the chairman of the party in the state and those in the federal, those that are maybe Senate and the House of Rep, and that is the structure. And why Martin's Let House are worried is as a result of the rumors going around that he has been promised to prepare himself for governorship of River State, and that was why he was not cooperating with the governor, and he was acting on the instruction from the minister. And so with the move governor did right now, it actually caught them by surprise, and that's why Martins and his team are worried. And from what Martin said, he said that 600 billion was left after the emergency rule was lifted, that Abbas left some 600 billion, and that is the money he's using to fight them. He's using to divide the house. That means some members of the House of Rep in Rivers are not with him, Martins, and some are with him. And those that are not with Martins are with the governor right now. And so that is where we are. And the governor is pretty much in a good position. Although some are still doubting that there will be a second emergency rule. And as such, people are still confused and what the move of Minister Wike will do. And people were complaining, he eventually this weekend granted a news briefing that he was not worried and that he's not gonna lose sleep over whatever is going on as such, and that when times come, remember he said that one time, when times come, we're gonna know who is in charge. He said that again in his recent interview. And so, Rivers people, we have to be very watchful and see that this opportunity that is coming off during this period of preparation for 2027, we are not going to miss it. But the future is still unknown at this moment because nobody knows what tomorrow holds. In politics, nothing is certain. And one certain that is affecting Nigerian politics and our politicians is that when there's no consistency in leading, we have all these up and down political waves going on. Nobody is certain on their 8 or 4 years in office, and that's threatening the democracy and the benefit thereof. When a politician in office is not sure of his job the next day. And at this point, I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you by leaving me comments in the comment section so that we can brainstorm and see what we want to see. Because as in Nigeria today, we only have Lagos and Rivers that any governor, any president will always have in their pocket. And now that President Tinubu has conquered Rivers State, or the governor has aligned himself with the president, perhaps we are going to see a different Rivers if this development is sustained. I pray that it seems succeed, and I pray that Nigeria succeed. And if seems succeed, Rivers people will succeed, because I'm very sure that Rivers people are with Sim. All right, this is where I'm going to stop today. Thank you for being part of this show, and I hope you subscribe and be part of those that we first receive any new update from Berry Television Africa. Thanks again, and God bless you.